Cooking New Ulm, I'm Rebecca Fliszar, the dietitian with the Hearts Beat Back Heart of New Ulm project, working to reduce and eventually eliminate heart attacks in the 56073 zip code. And today my guests are my two favorite girls in the world, my daughters Emma and Maggie. Can you say hello, girls?
Hi.
Recently we held a Kids in the Kitchen cooking class, and it was a great success. We made some wonderful recipes and introduced some kids to healthy cooking and modifying some of our pantry staples. So, girls, tell us a little bit about what we're making today.
We're making chicken nuggets and the fruit kebab man.
Yep, you want to talk a little bit? This is Bob the Kebab, and it's something that we like to make. It's a good way for kids to get their fruit. Emma, how did we make this?
We took a honeydew melon and we took little steaks and we put them through the honeydew melon and put fruit and marshmallows on the sticks and drew a face on them.
Just like with any kids, if it's an appealing food, they're more likely to try it. So by making Bob the Kebab, we're more likely to enjoy our fruit and incorporate it into our snacking. Okay, girls, well, our recipe, like Maggie said, is going to be some homemade chicken nuggets. Something that many parents make on a regular basis is chicken nuggets. But today we want to find out a way to make those a little bit healthier. So we're going to go through, why don't you tell us what our ingredients are here, girls?
Well, we have some chicken and some Parmesan cheese and some onion powder and garlic powder.
That's right. And what's our breading going to be?
Cornflakes.
Cornflakes and a little bit of whole wheat flour. So we're going to put those all in line and see how they turn out. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up our chicken breasts. You can cut those into any shape that you'd like, depending on how much time you have. Today we'll just be cutting into the regular chunks, regular 1-inch chunks that you would normally have. And while I'm doing that, the girls can go ahead, and we have measured out about 3 cups of cereal, and they're going to put that into a Ziploc bag and get that nice and fine for us while we get ready for our breading. So go ahead, girls, pour your cereal in your bag. Zip it up and get to work. I'll go ahead and cut the chicken breast. The most important thing to remember anytime you're using raw chicken is what, Maggie?
Always wash your hands.
Right, that's right. We have to always wash our hands as soon as we're done with that chicken breast. We want to avoid cross-contamination and making sure that this raw chicken doesn't spread throughout our kitchen and create a lot of unhealthy bacteria throughout the kitchen. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that up, and then I'm going to make sure I wash my hands when I'm done. The second part of that is making sure nothing else comes in contact with my cutting board. So I too am going to remove this cutting board as soon as I'm done. The girls are going to work on getting that as fine as they can. With any breading, the finer the crumbs, the better it's going to adhere to your chicken. So go ahead, Emma, you can give her a hand too. There you go. All of the recipes that we'll be making today are things that kids can easily prepare. If you have an older child and you have gone over basic knife skills, this is a fairly easy cut. If they are younger, like my girls are, I wouldn't recommend letting them use the sharp knives quite yet. Okay? All right, you guys think you're ready? I think I'm ready too. Okay, Maggie, so what are we going to do next?
We're going to put the Parmesan cheese
into your bag, all right. And what are the last 2 ingredients that go in the bag?
Onion powder and garlic powder.
All right. Now again, as you notice, these are onion and garlic powders. These do not contain salt, and so you can use those to taste for your family. Other things that you could add would be Jamaican seasoning, Cajun, anything that you'd like to spice it up, a little paprika or even a little bit of cumin to give it some kick. We're a pretty mild family, so we're going to go ahead just with the onion and garlic powder and mix that up. Okay, that can go in this bowl. And Maggie's going to go ahead and crack 2 eggs and mix those up into this bowl. Here you go, girls. You each want to take one. you go. That's all right. Get all your shells out. Perfect. Okay, we're going to beat those up a little bit. And what we are doing then is we're creating a bit of an assembly line, and we're going to go through and run these chicken nuggets through there and right onto our cookie sheet. Okay, girls, we're going to dip it in our flour first. Again, that's about a half a cup of whole wheat flour. When that's well coated, that's going to go over to our egg. And then into our crushed cereal. This recipe will make almost 24 nuggets, and that's going to be a very low price for these. So compared to what you would spend at the store, this is actually a reduced cost, budget-friendly recipe and a good way to keep it healthy. All right, as the girls go through and continue to make these, let's go ahead and check in with Holly for her Fit in 5.
Welcome to this week's Fit in 5. When we think of an exercise routine, very often we think about cardiovascular endurance and muscular strength. Sometimes what we forget about, though, is proper and good balance. It doesn't matter whether you're a senior citizen or a senior athlete. Having good balance is key for fall and injury prevention. Today we're going to go over 3 exercises that you can use to improve your balance right in your very own home if you choose. First, we're going to talk about your base of support. When I'm standing in a position like this, my legs are actually my base of support. The wider my legs are, the more balance and the more stability I have. So we can actually work on our balance by just decreasing our base of support a little bit. We can stand up nice and tall with our abdominal and back muscles in, nice and tight, and just gradually start bringing the legs together until we feel more and more balanced with a narrow base of support. We can even take this a step further by adding in some type of exercise with a narrow base of support. So I can stand here and do a lateral raise for the shoulders or a bicep curl or anything that I already have in my exercise routine and help build on my balance. The second way we can work on our balance is very simple. We can widen our base of support just a little bit and then just practice picking up one leg or the other. So I can be standing watching TV, working in the kitchen, and just practice lifting one leg up at a time until I can gradually get that leg higher and extend it out a little bit more. We could even work on extending forward or to the side and continue to build our balance that way. If you like to do a lot of yoga, yoga will actually incorporate a lot of balancing poses into your routine. The third way we can practice balance is a little trickier. We can actually use our vision or take our vision away. So say I want to improve my balance, I can practice just standing with a narrow base of support and closing my eyes, feeling my body work to balance through my core muscle group. If that is fairly easy and we want to maybe build on that a little bit to improve our balance, we can actually close our eyes and then practice lifting one leg up at a time. If you're not well versed in practicing balance this way, you may want to have a wall beside you that you can use for just a little bit of support, and then you can gradually just take your hand off the wall to improve your balance. Building balance and having good balance isn't just important for our senior years. We actually want to practice good balance throughout our lifetime. It will help improve our prevent injuries and falls as we gradually get older. With this week's Fit in 5, I'm Holly. Have a good one.
Thanks, Holly. All right, the girls and I have gotten our chicken nuggets ready to go. You can see that they're all set. We have quite a few on this cooking sheet. We're going to slip that right in the oven and get those going. It's only going to take about 12 minutes for these to be completed, so we're going to keep a close eye on those. While those are baking then, the girls and I have decided to make a nice summer smoothie. So girls, tell us a little bit about the ingredients that you have.
We have some strawberries and cranberry juice and ice and some buttermilk.
All right, so pretty simple. We just have these basic ingredients, the buttermilk, the strawberries, cranberry juice, and ice. Girls, go ahead. We're going to take off the green tops of our strawberries. You can see that these are pretty small paring knives. Those are going to be fine for the girls. We're using about a cup or roughly about 10 strawberries. You know, anytime you're making a smoothie, this is going to be to taste. The buttermilk and the cranberry juice have already been measured out. We're at about half a can of the cranberry juice. This is frozen cranberry juice concentrate, and just over a cup of the buttermilk. And when you're done with those, girls, we can go ahead and add them into the blender. Okay, take that top off, Em, of the blender. There you go. So Maggie, what are some of the things that we do at home that you like that have changed for your health? What do we
eat vegetables.
Mm-hmm. What else?
We always mostly have corn with our dinners.
Mm-hmm. We like to have vegetables at night. And the most important thing is the kids like to get out and play. And staying active throughout the summer has kept them in good health and ready for the school year. Okay, girls, let's go ahead and add all of our ingredients. Maggie, we're going to measure out with this cup. There you go. No, not. Just wait till she's done. Okay. Emma, why don't you give her a hand with that?
Yeah.
Couple more scoops. You can see that the girls are going to get a high protein snack. The buttermilk is protein containing, and it also contains plenty of calcium. The strawberries are going to work for their fruit serving, as well as the cranberry juice concentrate. So with very little added, we're going to have a great healthy snack as we go. All right, Mags, fire it up. And one more time. Okay. And that's it. We're already ready to serve. You know, in those few short minutes, the girls have put together a great snack. It's going to be filling and it's going to be healthy, something that can be incorporated into your normal routine as well. Let's go ahead and check on Betsy and find out what's new with the Heart of New Ulm.
Hi, I'm Betsy Pizer with a Hearts Beat Back Heart of New Ulm project. Wanted to let you know about some upcoming exciting fall events. On October 16th, Danny Cahill, winner of The Biggest Loser, will be visiting us in New Ulm at the DAC Auditorium, the old junior high on Center and State Streets at 7 p.m. We look forward to hearing his tips on how to stay motivated, how to be inspired, and how to make healthy changes in our environments at home to maintain or get ready to lose weight. He talks about losing or quit. So far, he's the biggest loser on The Biggest Loser. That's October 16th at 7 p.m. at the DAC Auditorium. Then on November 6th, join us for a Fall Foodworks event. In one half of the New Ulm Community Center, we'll have a competition where 6 local groups will compete to show which has the best tasting, most original, heart-healthy recipe. As well, on the other end of the community center, we'll be doing vendor exhibits, national food vendors showing you recipes and samples, as well as local restaurants to taste their heart-healthy creations. It's November 6th at the New Ulm Community Center from 2 to 6 p.m. Also, learn how to modify recipes so you can enter the competition. There'll be an information session on Thursday, September 23rd at 5 p.m. at the New Ulm Medical Center Auditorium. At the session, we'll learn more about the event on November 6th and learn how to modify your recipes since they have to be original and follow the Heart of New Ulm guidelines, which are on our website, heartsbeatback.org. We hope to see you October 16th at the DAC Auditorium at 7 p.m. and then on November 6th at the New Ulm Community Center between 2 and 6 p.m. Get out and be active. Have a great week.
Great, Betsy. Thanks for that update. All right, the girls and I have now pureed up our smoothie, and in that time, our chicken nuggets have finished baking. So let's go ahead and make us a nice little snack here, girls. I'm going to grab the chicken nuggets while you're pouring, Emma. Step away. Perfect. So you can see in the time that it's taken us to make this, in the last 15 minutes we've put together a great meal. The kids are going to really enjoy it. We have our fruit servings, we have our dairy, we have our meat, and we have our carbohydrates. So what a complete meal, and yet the kids are satisfied and so are the parents. This is an easy change that you can make in your home as well. Keep an eye out for more Kids in the Kitchen cooking classes through the Heart of New Ulm. Make sure you stay up to date through our website, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us at the Heart of New Ulm office. Thanks, girls, for coming on and joining me today. And that's this week's episode of What's Cooking New Ulm. We'll see you next week.